Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack and we need to talk about the insanity that happened since Saturday 13. Well, Donald Trump's life almost got ended by a far leftist that the mainstream media claimed he was a conservative only because he got registered in the conservative party only to have access to the itinerary of Donald Trump's schedule, where he will be at what hour. And we have so much shit going on here. So, but first, let's fold this. Because even we have Alan Jones trending here. So, Donald Trump's almost got his life ended by the most insane chance of luck. He just got a scratch on his ear and he gave us that iconic pose. That is just me. I'm a whole me now at this point. Oh man, so I couldn't find the key photos one. Maybe it's up here. But funny enough, what we have here. So this iconic pose of Donald Trump inspired a lot of people because instead of just cornering and covering, he stood up despite the fucking shooter was firing various shots. He fired a lot of rounds there, and well, sadly, to that, it was tragedy involved because the assassin, the murderer, he got two people, especially one firefighter that protected his family to the end. And I have to say, this is how, even when you see all those memes and all these communities, you usually you say, yeah, it has a little of politics and comedy here, but it's funny how some of them can actually encapsulate what certain fiction and certain character descriptions could behave in a situation where you have fucking real life satire happening in your life. So that's one. That's another one. And going back to what we have, since I have all of these scattered across my entire browser, so this one, because this one and this one. So those are the ones that were pointed at the sniper. So this sniper had a position so close to Donald Trump, and they are just suspecting that it was an inside job, and I actually agree it was an inside job by self-sabotaging, by incompetence, because there is this thing called malicious incompetence, and I have seen that even in my workplace. I have seen that in my previous jobs, where someone that is fucking incompetent they are just even let it happen despite they could actually have a work. And you know what? I need help despite I should be in charge here. So because they tend to forget. Or at this point, I don't think they didn't forget. So I just want to read you this quickly. So they had guns in the shooter's direction. They let him crawl onto the roof. They let him get his rifle out. They ignored other people screaming about the gunman. They let shots get fired, and one got a, a firefighter, and two more people from what I saw from the news. I haven't seen the identities yet. So they say they ended him once Trump was down. This was an inside job, and I have to agree because even if these dudes were actually competent, probably someone through the walkie-talkie or the radio to. through his ear. Uh, Probably someone was telling me, wait, 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 hey, but he's going to do something. Wait, wait, wait. What the fuck? Or even it's something that even many people are skeptical or are thinking what I just said because you had Uvalde. You have the massacre of Uvalde, where police officers there were just standing by orders, not doing nothing, but the shooter was just ending kids and teachers, only for a local police officer ignoring those fucking idiots and just ending the shooter's life. This is once again another situation like that. And I found other one, this one. So this is DEI. DEI is just replace the order of the E and the I, and you know what it means. You know what's the purpose. It's malicious incompetence being endorsed and promoted. Look at this insanity. She is behind the guy that she should protect. I have said many times with women's right to vote, about engaging in men's hobbies. If you are producing something good for men, good. But if you are one of those that want to stick to the hobby and infiltrate in men's spaces, you can fuck off. Well, I have to say, biologically speaking, women are not fit for this kind of jobs. By they don't achieve the physical requirement and the emotional one. It's true, and they can't achieve that only in fiction. And in fiction, people don't like it. Not even women like it. The boss bitch mentality. But going back to the DEI, they're not fit for this, and they still want to claim you are a misogynist or pointed the truth because the truth is how you have across this distance you can clearly see the wage gap. I liked that meme, and the one when she is scratching the plates, the dishes. This is insane, and we are just a part of what we witness it across social media. So look, even we have this.
They're aiming to have 30% women recruits by 2030 and even allowed YouTube influencer Michelle Carre to train with agents.
Look at this. In my country, they
YouTube
are not very competent when it comes to deployment of special forces because they get shattered by the cartels. But I have to say, even those are far more competent, and even they are endorsing the AI with women across my country. Yeah, it's going to be shit. It's going to get bad. But well, going back to the main topic, look what they're promoting. Even she just slammed a little through the door. Uh, Even though you have to be so strong, I have to say many qualities: discipline, action. bec- Because when you have situations when lives are at stake, man, you will trust someone like this. You will trust your life to someone like this?
This chair now of making sure that we need to attract diverse candidates and ensure that we are developing and giving opportunities to everybody in our workforce.
Fucking
And particularly
insanity. And moving on. Well, this one is from Alan Jones. Because well, Alex Jones got trending because the mainstream media was just saying shit, insane shit about Trump just fell from the balcony. The it was just false flag. It's just plain stupidity. I can't even correct my words here. I cannot articulate my words without actually getting angry because fucking hell. Even look, Spanish speaking people are talking about this. Like, what is that civilian doing with a sniper rifle on the roof? I don't know. Gi- Let's give him 3 minutes and see what he does. Oh man. And then they share this fucking nonsense. Oh man, the humor. But this one, they they had a clean side of that fucker and they waited so long. They are not fooling anyone. Even I was surprised for my country, the mainstream media I have in my country. They are far left, and they even themselves they were claiming, "What the fuck, CNN, MSNBC are they?" and saying it was just not a big issue. Your ex-president was almost got his life ended. Why are they saying dumb shit like that? They were fucking astonished at that. Oh man. Well, moving on. These ones, for example, you don't hate the mainstream media enough. You think you do, but you don't. I agree. I agree with political awake with this one because this is one of many, and I hope they get liable and they can be sued into bankruptcy. I hope these leftists, because you have so many leftists claiming that yeah, next time don't miss. And uh, I, the shooter was based, and imagine defending on someone like that. Those are the types. That's what I say. Yeah, I said before that for me, for my perspective, when it comes to engaging in culture, the right and the left are the same. But let's face it, right wingers are less violent than lefters. Those fucking pieces of shit are the most violent pieces of shit that were stepping on this earth through history. You had World War II Germany. Germans were leftists, but they still want to claim that they were right. You don't let them gaslight you with that. You have the Soviet Union. You have China, the current China, the Chinese Communist Party. You had most of the South American countries involved in insane far leftism that ended lives, enacted fascism. This and they are also in bed with the woke ideology, even the old people. So you have to think that yeah, lefters, you can't resonate with them. You deal with them as fucking cockroaches because they will do the same to you only because you exist. And since they want to play by that, I have news for them. You can't play the same game. You can't treat them the same way. So even I have to say this one. I am saying this is from Better Bachelor. He was talking about the firefighter. It's a tragedy. Seriously, he at the end of the day he saved his family, and he even got interviewed. He appeared on TV. Well, at least the fire police station. They were talking so kindly of him. But again, not everyone is so fond of that because let's look at this. Delaware County Fire Chief resigns over controversial Facebook post on Trump's assassination attempt. We have here Gene Simmons, a little to the right next time place, And then I saw that video from Lisa Picton. He was bitching that he had to do that. That he lost his job. I don't have sympathy for you, motherfucker. One of your co-workers, your partners across many years, he died being a victim of our leftist. And you are a leftist. The fucking irony. Because lefters, fucking lefters pieces of shit, they don't have sympathy for life at all. Other than them, their own lives. They don't have problem sacrificing you, literally. Just like we witnessed it through those videos. The people that experienced that tragedy in that Donald Trump's rally. They are like that. They are so ghoulish. They are so evil. The left is objectively evil. And of course, well, my first day on the job. Look at this. The sheer amount of incompetence. You don't hire women for this kind of job. Never. Then I have to say, yeah, speaking of fucking bad actors, I'm not surprised from this fucking idiot, Destiny. This fucking cuckold. And I'm glad that they're saying that he got demonetized on all his platforms, and I'm all for it. They're saying, oh, Sarai is doing what Le has been doing them for many years. Why are you? They are bad. They're the same as them. No, fuck you. Fuck you, you piece of shit. Shut the fuck up. You don't get a chance to defend them for what they have done. You don't get a chance. They are what they call these fucking lefters. The freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom of consequence. Consequence culture exists. Congratulations. You are experiencing what you voted for. You are the fucking useful idiot you are. All those far leftists are useful idiots. And people from the right, people that they are liberal but they are not leftist, have been warning them, but they didn't listen. And now that they want to talk about it, they want to engage in a conversation. Fuck off, seriously. Fuck off. Just this one, another meme. Everything what now that I call everyone a fascist, well, because the I even everything I don't like, nobody will suspect that I'm the real fascist here. And then Donald Trump appeared.
United States, Donald J. Trump.
He's winning a lot of people's hearts here. Instead of cowering and locking them inside a room, which honestly it will be understandable considering how his situation has been. They try to end him by false accusations. Women again being the useful idiots using their genitals as a weapon. Then the courts being so fucking corrupt, nothing could stop him, and they resorted to this shit. And I have to say, yeah, a lot of people are getting inspiration by this dude because he is just even engaging. I have to say, things, rationally speaking, what happened on Saturday is just going to get started because that was the first one. Even if this dude is even risking his life and actually proving the far left are how fucking cowards and cockroaches are, this dude live is going to get one of many attempts because that's how the left operates. That's how the fucking CIA operates. How this fucking three letters agency operates. They radicalize it so hopeless kids. You have at least a quarter of the US population indoctrinated into far leftism. And just like Yuri Bestmanov said, once they are to that point, you can't save them. Save everyone you can, let the rest to rot because it's too late for them. They a far left lunatic, even if he's so fond of hiding it out, eventually they just snap because they only see the mainstream media. They always see those fucking radical left mainstream media saying to that person what should hate, what should like, what should act against or improve of something. And over more than 7 years, we have seen all the mainstream media again going after this guy and wishing him his life ended. Even for Joe Biden, Joe Biden, I'm not going to deny, that's the one that he deserves that because we have seen all the damage he have done, but I have to say, compared to the right, they just keep it to themselves. They even just say, "I hope this fucker resign," which is in part a correct mindset. Yeah, this guy should be thrown in jail and pay. He should pay for his crimes and his family and all the Democratic Party. But well, the left always wish death on everyone else at the little glimpse of disagreement. And I really like that they did him like the WWE. Man, they are loving them. Again, one of this one we already that. This one. So yeah, this is the recent one because I already told you about leftards facing consequence culture for calling for another Trump assassination. You have the nation because Kyle Gass say that disgusting thing. Don't miss Trump's next time. And he got the Nations D got the whole career ended. Jack Black's career is done for good. I'm not making that up. So look, this one is from Grumps. Kyle Glass of the Nations D apologize. I can tell you what is happening here, but most aren't ready to hear it. The majority of people actually have their own opinions or rather convictions. They only express what is deemed popular or acceptable according to the overtone with unacceptable discourse. I have to agree with this one because the despite Jack Black and Ignatius D. Golden said anti-establishment, they have been endorsing Joe Biden and the leftist. What is happening as great recalculation of that window? For years we were told that it was acceptable to have political violence on the left, mostly peaceful riots. Ah, yeah, I remember that. And that anything that like a punch simple words, okay, symbols walking into a building was ultra-violent. The media and the celebrities led this narrative and cemented the overtone wisdom further in their preferred direction. I'm going to skip all of this because, well, we have, for example, this one. This is the corporate apology of the Nations D. Well, that show, this is Kyle. Because Kyle was the one that said that disgusting shit. And this one, this is now moving rapidly. Overturned window. What is unthinkable, radical, sensible, popular policy, popular, and then it goes back again. So push, go, and back forward. They got kicked out of Australia. The tour they had planned is already cancelled. They got fired from their agencies. Jack Black careers and this fucker is done. And I don't have any sort of sympathy for them despite I really like it. their movie many years ago and their music. Not anymore. I probably looking like a someone that is virtuosing. I have to say, considering all of this, I don't feel comfortable listening to them anymore because this shit is fucking disgusting. Because you see them degenerate so hard. They are not like video games where they were made in a certain mindset. For example, David Jaffel, that fucker that created God of War, the original one. I can play those games because I can see the whole mindset of that time. It's not deteriorated. This and now the only thing I see from him is just fucking bullshit from the past. Well, clinging to the past was bitching that yeah, everyone is now liking the God of War, the father in Nordic culture and all that shit. I have to say, compared to video games, music for me it pisses me a lot when it comes to only music from the West. When it comes to people like this, because they are the part of that music is almost, if not always, the entire persona. I don't feel like listening to them anymore. Just like when I used to listen Los Prophets after what the fucking singer of that band did. And I hope he gets Minecrafted in prison for what he did. Ah man, it's the sentiment a lot of people are feeling because like myself included, we are so fucking disappointed of Jack Black. But well, if you are not feeling so enriched of the previous works, stick it to the past, but not the current stuff because look how they are fucking idiots being another year in the propaganda machine. And everyone's pointed out this couple and that chronic is a gem. It's a piece of art. He knows when to strike. Ah man. This one another meme because what we saw from CNN, Caesar injured in job. Yeah, everyone is mocking the mainstream media, especially CNN. I hope they get shut down. They close doors and never appear ever again, and including their own people. And this one is one of the reaching point of Temple High theory because political always say that it's a coincidence that Thomas Matthew Crooks was shot. Donald Trump wore the exact same clothes as Tetsuya Yamagami, who was assassinated in Shinzo Abe. I have to say, BlackRock will be because in case you don't know, we got the news that mm, the, the fucking shutter, this fucking Thomas appeared in an ad from BlackRock that BlackRock shut down from Europe. More tinfoil hat theories there. But I have to say, if you learn from history, United States created the brainwashing program, MK Ultra. But instead of using drugs, they have something far easy to do. They grab the weakest minded young ones from current society, a weak society that the fucking establishment created to manipulate all those young young ones to do this heinous shit. Look, even just like Black Silver had said, they were AI social recluses radicalized by media. That's that's the new MO. Instead of deploying a training assassin, they radicalize many people, expecting one of them to carry the plan. Because that's how it works. That's how left works. It's a collective hive mind. And Well, this is from more a mixed up perspective, but yeah, uh, imagine if those elections in the US are coming in and women keep voting for Joe Biden and being the majority, you should repeal the 19. Honestly, this one is what I'm talking about, Alex Jones. Look at these fuckers. With the Sandy Hook situation, they they were so fun on destroying, going to insane levels of corruption at the legal system to destroy Alex Jones. But since this what happened, don't let them forget. They say stupid shit like that stage. I wouldn't do that. When the pendulum swings, the current mindset of society and legal mindset, you are going to experience it. I keep saying they are useful idiots, and then when they reach their use, they get shut down. This is what we are. Memes and deductions and speculation that they don't sound so deranged from the right and people that are decentralized from both sides, but they know what's going on. Oh man, so this is what I have to say to you. This is what we know. This is the way how things are going, and I have to say this is going to escalate. And if you are a U.S. citizen, you have to keep your eyes open because, well, they don't want you to notice stuff, and you should know the answer to that. Keep noticing and point that out because, well, things are getting so fucking insane. So that's all I wanted to say here in all this video. Thanks for watching and I hope you have a pretty good day.